everyone, I'm Tracy. This is my channel, Tracy from the Mermaid Cove. It is Wednesday morning, y'all, and I found my to-do list. Look at all this I have shoved in this thing. So, yeah. So it was like everything I kind of wanted to work on and promptly forgot it. So, gonna take my 2 to-do list books. I have this, I got Temu. So in case you want to highlight someone. And I'm going to have that. And then the rest are things to remind me, you know, I need to combine my list. Maybe I'll take that with me. Y'all, the struggle is real. But first, y'all, some coffee. I'm trying all my different mugs to see if I like them. Got myself an Elvis mug. 1 cup a day. I made some scrambled eggs with ham and red pepper. Let's have a bite. So I wanted to share something with y'all. So I was reading this book called Heal Your Living. Her name is Youheum, Youheum Sun. The Joy of Mindfulness, Sustainability, Minimalism, and Wellness. And of course, you can hopefully get from your local library. But I wanted to read 2 things. One is, what is minimalism? So minimalism is a practice of releasing what is unwanted by letting go and surrendering the accumulation of negative emotions, mental attachments, and physical distractions. I love that. Love that. Surrendering the accumulation of negative emotions, mental attachments, and physical distractions. That's pretty powerful. But the next thing is, what is decluttering? Decluttering is a tool for letting go of unwanted possessions and internal attachments to detox and cleanse our personal space, mind, body, and soul from toxic forces. It involves identifying the unwanted forces, physically removing them or mentally letting them go, and maintaining a clutter-free state through observation and awareness. I just love her. You know, and one of the things I had copied, because I love a good copy and I never look at it, but I'm going to put this in my book, is Easy Self-Care List. And I'm going to put this on my refrigerator. I'm going to put it somewhere where, okay, let's do some self-care. Let's distract myself, whether I'm having negative thoughts or wanting to shop or whatever it is, to ground myself. And it's just things like do gentle stretching, walk barefoot, go for a light walk, swing from a tree, not this, balance on something, hang on something, clean or organize your space, turn off notifications, chew your food slowly, spend time with animals, make a vision board. So there's all kinds of, just read, all kinds of cool stuff. So anyway, if you can find it at your local library, I would suggest, it's just a beautiful book. So I wanted to share that with you. And I just love that. Wow. So there is attachments to things, right? Things are just things, but there's attachment. Does this make me feel like I'm okay? Does this, does this distract me from my real problems? It's very, very interesting. And I know from a little girl, I love to have things around me. And I think it just made me feel grounded. So now, as I'm an adult, or on my way to being one, I'm working on how do I ground myself without things, without stuff, and the garage decluttering, and those of you who popped in, God bless you, but you can, I have a playlist and decluttering and organizing, and it's very powerful. It is very powerful. And, so Christmas went fast. Because Bailey and Zachary were here and we had a time limit and we just needed to go. And I'd already worked like 3 hours. So I tired myself out. But now I'm going to go Probably start a little bit on Friday morning and going through what I've put in the get rid of pile, let go pile. And there may be a few things like I'll reconsider. Like I like to collect people singing, like holding books, carolers kind of thing. And I think I put a couple things in that I might take out. And then, Christmas when I take down the carolers, and I need to, go through and really organize everything. It just was not the day. But when I do that, put all my carolers together and see, maybe that's something, I'm just not interested anymore. So yeah, but it's this idea, but I'm telling you, I don't think I did not film it because it was such a personal thing. It was so crazy. And I took a picture, I should put it on my Instagram. So, or insert it here, which I can't do, but maybe at the end. But there's a box. It's like a Florida oranges box, right? And from 1975, 76, something like that. 77, I don't remember. But we've had Christmas ornaments in this thing since then, right? Now this box is beaten up. It says Capitol Ornaments because that's my mom collected. She was a tour guide for the United States Capitol. She collected these ornaments. She gave Carrie some and then bought some for me. Zachy wasn't born yet, but these were his ornaments and he has them. So I don't need this box. And this attachment to this box. And I really thought about it. This box came from a time when my mom was having a new boyfriend, when my parents decided to, just ruin my life. I hated her boyfriend. But we sailed down to Florida, which was horrible. To be on a sailboat with someone you can't see anyway. And then I think we sent this box back. So I was thinking about the box. I'm like, this really just became part of, Christmas. But I'm like, it's an old, ugly box. The inside, what you see the inside is just yucky. And I thought, why have I hung on to this? Like, I literally had a hard time putting it in recycling. But I thought, it's a box. And it's not even from, there might be something just unconsciously irritating me about it. So anyway, it went. And I'm just not judging myself because that was hard. It just, for whatever reason, I had attached some kind of emotional thing to it, which I can unattach, right? If I attached it, I can unattach it. So it was really powerful and important for me. And it's just an ucky old cardboard box from 1975. So you can imagine 76, 78, something like that, how gross and terrible it is. So, and it was such a personal moment and it just caught me out of nowhere. I was looking at it and struggling and I'm like, what is happening? I had put it in, I'd taken it out. I'm like, what's the process? Like, what does this represent? Like, but really, it's a negative thing when you come down to it for me. But it's just a box. But that's gone. So when I read this, releasing unwanted things by letting go and surrendering the accumulation of negative emotion, mental attachments. So, and to get to a point where I'm getting there to not be judgmental, like, what's wrong with you? You're attached to some old box. No, I've been me, and there's probably a flash of that, but no, it represented a bad time in my life that was mixed with something, wonderful, like Christmas. But so I'm hoping. But really have gone through Christmas stuff and it's stuff, right? At the end of the day, it's stuff. And, but I'm a little concerned. I didn't have time to be emotional. I was tired. I wanted to get it done. I was hungry. I wanted us to go to lunch. But now I will go through the things I put in the outgoing pile. Like I said, I had a collection of about over 400 Santa Clauses. And there's Santa Claus like a cowboy Santa Claus. Well, I don't need that if I don't have a collection. I don't love it. It doesn't really speak to me. It speaks to me in a collection, right? So I have a lot of different Santa Clauses that are not my favorite. So they're in the pile. But yeah, it was, it's interesting. But I've been reading this book and just kind of dipping into it. But decluttering is a tool, right? for letting go of unwanted possessions, internal attachments, to detox and cleanse our personal space, mind, body, soul from toxic forces. And so even like stuff I bought, you know, I can look at it and feel bad I bought it. That has become clutter. And so that's a toxic thought. That is a toxic thing because I'm judging myself and I'm doing boom, 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 right? So fast. So I thought I'd share that with you. I just love that book. And my first thought is, well, I'll buy it and have it. I'm like, you know, I have time to spend with it. I can check it out again. You do not see the kiss of death. I don't know about y'all. Maybe some of y'all are perfectly normal, rational. But when I love a book from the library, and I really have dropped this habit, unless it's an art book. But even then, I buy it and I sometimes don't take it out of the box. Hey, girlfriend, you want to come say hi to everyone? Claire's been in a mood. She's so mad. Oh, God, you guys. So yesterday I cut her down to 3/4 of a can. And I went outside, y'all, so she could have time. When I came in, she's so mad. And normally when I'm getting ready, she'll come up and I give her a good brushing. I did not see the light of day with her yesterday. Today I succumbed and gave her the whole can. And I got a visitation and got to brush her. Anyway. So, okay. So that's one thought. And then I'm trying to let go of things I know I don't like right away. Why do you taste something, you're like, ugh, and then you put it in your fridge? I'm really trying to break that. It's a simple habit. I think that is a good habit to have. Anyway, I love this Nixie. I do not like the black cherry lime at all. And I'm letting go of having much of this. I'm sure it's crap not drinking something I don't enjoy. So anyway, it's going on the table at work today and people can enjoy it. But it's just fascinating to me. Like I want to go through my pantry again. That's stuff for the food bank and do a yucca. I got to do a whole yucca episode. But like I have Kraft macaroni and cheese in a box. I don't really like it. I mean, I love Trader Joe's macaroni and cheese. I love my mom's. I mean, my mom made it all the time for my niece. My niece loved it. But it's not something I gravitate towards or like ask for usually. So there's just stuff like that just in case. I mean, again, that contains something negative. Like just in case what? I'm desperate for bad macaroni and cheese. I'm never get food again. Like somebody comes over and really wants a box of Kraft macaroni and cheese. I mean, they're yucky. And God knows I ate enough of that with my niece and nephew when they were kids. I still can't really eat chicken nuggets. But, you know, so yeah. So it's just interesting as I'm going through this process. And I would say, truthfully, honestly, I'm halfway through the whole garage. But I'm almost getting close to where I've cleaned all the baseboards and Clorox. As a matter of fact, I would want to run into Walmart and get some more Clorox spray. I just hate going there. And it's not super early. And I have to go to one that's not my favorite. But just run in and run out. And, you know, I have to do some stuff to make sure they don't keep getting in, which they're going to because I haven't changed anything. And, you know, whether my sound box is working or I spray the stuff they don't like, you know. But I say, truthfully, I'm halfway through all the boxes and everything I need to touch and let go of or make decisions or check to see what kind of condition it's in. And I was a little bad yesterday. I just all of a sudden went in the garage and worked for an hour when I said I wouldn't. But the area where I had finally moved the last thing, I wanted to clean it. And then I rearranged it a little bit. And then I wanted all my Halloween is going to be organized right there. And I checked real quick in boxes. They were okay. I think I need to tape one box. But, and then this thing against the wall, I have a smaller one that rolls. But with all the cans and water and cleaning supplies, it's too heavy for it. So I'm going to transfer it all there because that's not going to move. But I want to do that this morning, but I haven't yet. But yeah, I just got going. And then Friday morning, I want to do a couple of the Christmas hauls and start, you know, wrapping stuff up. And I have a bunch of open containers, like crates that I can't have in there. So I'm going to, I have 4 clean, ready to go to fill up. So that's what's going on. But the other thing I'm going to talk to y'all about, Trader Joe's Mighty C, I want to say areola, that's not right, acerola cherry juice shot. So I think these are $1.99. So a couple of people at work weren't feeling good. And I thought, I bought two. I bought a lemon ginger. It wasn't that bad. So I thought, you know, I might have a couple of these a week. I don't know, y'all. What do you think about them? I didn't do it in yucca. But there's nothing, I think, really bad in it. So anyway, do you like them? Do you think they work? Is it psychological? And then the other thing from the Yucca app, you know, I don't have great mascara. Some Dollar Tree, great lash, all that. But having checked on toxicity, you know, this mascara, I don't have any that was expensive. So I thought, okay, let's replace mascara. So I got the Honest from, it is Extreme Length Mascara Lash Primer, double up on length. It's black. I prefer black brown. What do you think, Clara? If I want to try it, it just does boggle my mind a little bit that I have tons of scissors and they're never where I want them to be. But that's just not me, right? That's the nature of scissors. Interesting. Oh, so it has a little primer. I'm not sure about that because sometimes that gets in your eye, y'all. Yeah, so I'm not going to try it today, but I'll try it tomorrow and let you know what I think of it. But it rated high on Yucca. So one thing at a time. The next thing I'll probably do is my face, like primer stuff. But okay, so here's something I did take and brought in to wash that my mom had a lot of dishes. She loved Christmas dishes. And, you know, Beverly's got me some of the Natalie Latte I love Christmas. So I let most of them go. There's some star dishes, like little appetizer things. I might go ahead and take 4 of those out. But here's the ones I kept. And I had gotten these at Target. It's Swell, when Swell was at Target. So there's Joy. Did not come clean. Just that. Happy. So those are not necessarily just Christmas, right? And then Mary. So I'm going to keep these. I love dishes like this. I did keep those because I like them. And the other thing I kept for now, I don't know where she got this. This is designed by Becky Denny. House and Wear. Is it? I don't know. Looks like there's like got a disability. Something's going on there. But I love it. And even like this. What you think, Claire? Do you like this plate? Claire's bored of me talking. She said, good Lord. Anyway, so those are ones that I kept. I've already let go of glasses and all kinds of play sets. So those are nice. I like them. I can store them inside. That's not a big deal. So that is what is going on right now in my world. One thing at a time, you guys. One thing at a time. And I guess, you know, a lot of the people who teach decluttering and that kind of thing, like when you hold it, does it give you joy? Does it make you happy? Whatever, you know. But of course, I'm having to go super fast in my garage. I'm not, but all the books I'm keeping, there's a lot, but God knows I've thrown out a lot. Things the mice have made many decisions for me. But what I'm going to do is, and I'm going to go, I don't know when I can go to Costco, maybe Monday, get a couple more of the black with the yellow. And just now, the thought of bringing things in my house freaks me out. So I have everything in baking soda. And then make some decisions about it. But yeah, everything needs to be contained. And if, you know, I got this many containers, it doesn't fit. But I know I can let go of a lot more. So I have that one. It's not like a bookcase, but it's a wall of books that I used cinder blocks and wood panels on. That's going to be my last hurrah. And I know there's mice business there and because they could crawl around it kind of thing. And then, you know, my friend Mary said I need to change all the stripping, you know, on my garage door and all that. And she thinks I can do it, but I think she's wrong. So I just don't have the patience for that kind of thing. But I'm going to talk to Kenny and see if he can help me. But yeah, that's what's going on in my world. And so I think I am going to wind up. I got to throw some dishes in the dishwasher. And yeah, I want to run to Walmart. Like I said, I'm going to get a couple Clorox things. Maybe some more paper towels. But this is making an impression, and the impression is, and this is just, my whole downstairs full of great stuff. Everywhere is full of great stuff. But, it's funny. I'm going to have most of my art stuff outside contained. And then when I get really declutter, like go with stuff I'm not using, most of it's going to make me happy, but if I'm not using it, and then decide what comes back in, and I can hardly wait. But in the meantime, I'm going to start doing art again after Monday. I miss it, and the whole point is it makes me happy. And yeah, and I ordered, there's a woman on Instagram called Jane Chip, CHIPP. She's from England. I love her art. It's so different from my normal aesthetic and what I do, but I love her stuff. And she has these little ephemeral journals she does, and they're usually sold out. So I got on the wait list. So she had DM'd me on Instagram and said she had some available. Was I interested? And oh yeah. So I ordered one, and I just know right now I can't take classes. I won't follow up on it, and then it makes me feel bad. But I'm going to take this little art treasure and I am going to replicate it. And what's interesting is that's the thing about classes, or you start with a piece of art you're trying to replicate, and you can't help but make it your own and change it. You just can't. Plus I'm going to have different things than she has. But yeah, so as I'm going through the garage, I have a little box that I'm just throwing things in that I'm interested in. So now I'll have a different perspective. And I went through some old photos, and I took out photos of people that I don't know who they are. I'm going to use them. And then, because they'll just get thrown out one day. And I have photos I bought of people, vintage photos, that kind of thing. So, and there's a couple family photos I'm going to make copies of to use that I love. But yeah, so I'm very excited about that. But I'm going to make room on my table and let go of stuff. Everything can go to the garage. But, here's a good example. This is a scrapbook I bought, or Angela bought, and then she ended up, once she looked at it, she was done with it. There's a woman who was a teacher, and it's falling apart, and the covers had come off. But I love these things, you guys. So this is stuff that Northeastern Teachers College, Elizabeth Gill was her name. And she just has, I love stuff like this. So 1935, somebody's, Mary Evelyn Thomas. So her graduation thing with the, so I have treasures, y'all. This kind of thing. I should do a deep dive just on this because they're my junk journaler. People would love that. But, look at that. This was the cover of it. Believe it or not, elephants. But just this I can use in art too. But, just all kinds of neat stuff. That was plays. So, oh my God, you guys, I gotta pick up everything falling. So I think this thing needs to go in a Ziploc or something. Let's see what's up. Let's look at that. You can't, look at those colors, the saturation. A Friendly Easter Greeting. Hallmark. Clarice. Look at that. Louise Ellen. So, yeah. So when I think of this as like a treasure, as inspiration, and then I go, okay, Okay. So when I'm sorting, I'm like, okay, I got good stuff. Why am I going through stuff when I have really good stuff? So that is my thinking in my head now. And there's like, I have board games, the boards. I did go through, and any I didn't like, I got rid of. But, you know, am I going to use them? I don't know. But for now, I'm going to keep them. And yeah, so I can't wait till I really have not. I allow myself 1 or 2 times to just take stuff I 100% knew nothing was in and bring them and look at them and go through them. But yeah, but anyway, that's it. Today's Wednesday. Tomorrow I work early. Friday I'm off. Work Saturday, Sunday, and then Monday I'll probably have another really big physical push, if you will, in the garage. So, all right, guys, let me know what you're up to. What are you doing? I know some of you are decluttering. But, you know, to let go of the judgment, apparently I have to let it go and let it go and let it go and let it go. It's not like you let it go and then it's done. No, not during this process. And I'm thick in the middle of it. But I do think I'm doing an amazing job. And, you know, it's just physically hard. It's definitely mentally, spiritually hard. But I know I'm guided. I know I'm supported. And all your guys' love and thoughts and energy is awesome. But I think the most important thing is to let go of the judgment about my clutter. Simple, right? Should be easy. But that is, yeah. That's what I'm letting go of, really, is that kind of critical judgment of myself. And, yeah. Yeah, it's a journey, y'all. It's that you got to keep doing it over. I think it's like shocking. Like you think, oh, I worked on that. I've done that. And, okay. Not how it works. Anyway, guys, you take care, and I will see you really soon.